Hi there. Time for another CD update. I got a huge stack, so I'm not going to waste any time talking. Let's get started. It's a little bit of everything, like literally a little bit of everything. There's punk rock, there's metal, there's ambient electronic, there's reggae, there's hip hop, there's jazz, there's funk and soul and blues. It's all in there. Let's get started with the first one. By the way, these are the best records I've heard this month, which is the month of November. Soulfly. This is the album Primitive. Now I know Soulfly as the band that features Max Cavalera, former lead singer of Sepultura. But I never really heard Soulfly, and I listened to this, and this is pretty damn good. If you like, that new metal kind of thing. This is from 2000 on Roadrunner Records. So I enjoyed this. Actually, I did. Then a 2 CD set. This is the Orb Live 93. There you are. You can see it. This is a pretty damn good live set, or live sets. It's multiple live sets. They recorded it in Tokyo, Copenhagen, Glastonbury, and other places. And it is a great compilation if you love, ambient electronic stuff. Europe. Now this was a little box that I picked up. This is Swamp Dogg's Droppings. It came originally from a newspaper, the Volkskrant. Didn't get it free when if you were subscribed to this newspaper, but you could pick it up for a little price. It's 5 CDs, as you can see. I'm going to open it up. It's got a little booklet. There's 2 CDs by Swamp Dogg. You get this one. This is Total Destruction to Your Mind, and Red On. They're in these little cardboard sleeves. Swamp Dogg, I know his stuff, kind of, but I never really heard his albums, and I really enjoy this. This is a lot of blues, soul, a little bit of funk. Same goes for this one. This is an iconic album sleeve. It probably one of the worst ever made, but I love it. Then a couple of albums that Swamp Dogg produced. This is Doris Duke. I'm a Loser, and ZZ Hill, the brand new ZZ Hill. Backs are, these are just cardboard, flimsy cardboard things. And this is a compilation of singles, I guess. Brown, Black, and Beautiful by Ruth Brown. These I like better. This is kind of theatrical, kind of, I don't know, not really my cup of tea, but all in all, a great little box set. And no, I did not pay $1 for this. They asked $1 each per CD, but still $5. That's a nice little price. Here we have a compilation 2 by Dorado. Dorado is a label, not unlike the Acid Jazz label and the Talking Loud label. If you follow these updates, you know what I'm talking about. They're the funky, jazzy, soulful, hip-hop inspired tracks from the 90s. Dorado was another one of those labels. I never heard of the label, but when I saw this and I saw who the artists that were on here, I decided, check it out. I'm just going to name the artists. You probably never heard of these, but you get Cool Breeze, Brooklyn Funk Essentials, Outside, Milk, Dana Bryant, D-Note, High Steppers, This I Dig, Jalisa, and that's it. This is a really nice compilation. I really love the Brooklyn Funk Essentials, and I like everything actually. This is a jazz funk compilation, the best of Bobby Lyle on Blue Note. Well, the thing is, these are not Blue Note tracks. He was on Blue Note, I believe. There you are, Blue Note. But these are all from the Atlantic period. And yes, they're funky. They're spiritual, funky jazz songs, and really interesting, really cool. I'm going to check out Bobby Lyle for sure. Then we have, in the same vein as the Dorado compilation I just shown, this is not a compilation. This is a group called Federation, and the album is called Flower to the Sun. It's on, there we are, Moax. That's why I picked it up. It's Moax. I know Moax because of DJ Shadow. This is nothing like DJ Shadow. It's very soulful, it's funky, it's hip-hoppy, but not very hip-hop. Interesting album, to say the least. So if you see this, pick it up. Pick anything up of Moax. Here we have Michelle Ndegeocello. I hope I pronounced her last name correctly. This one is called Comfort Woman. I have picked up several of her albums over the past years, and I just wanted to showcase her because she's a very talented singer, songwriter, bass player. She plays funky, soulful music. She has a beautiful voice, I think, and her bass playing is very cool, especially this one. This is sort of a spiritual vibe to it. Very, very cool. So that's Michelle Ndegeocello, and I got the hiccups. Sorry. This is fun. This is more reggae music. Volume 2. I have Volume 1 on vinyl, double album. Don't have this one. But yeah, this is a reggae compilation off of a little label from Holland called Sound. There. And they were around in the 80s, and they released reggae and post-punk and all that stuff. And this is what they have here. It's mostly songs from the CSA Records and Trojan Records labels. So you get John Holt, Barrington Levy, Bob Marley and the Wailers, Yellowman. I love that Yellowman track. That's really good. Mighty Diamonds, Jimmy Cliff, Black Uhuru, Sly and Robbie, Smiley Culture, Dave and Ansel Collins, The Maytals, Mighty Sparrow, Don Carlos, and Gregory Isaacs. So if you know your reggae, you know that this has some really, really good stuff. It's sort of a mix between pop reggae and sort of dub reggae. Good mix. Then we have a hip-hop album. This is Cubus and Bang Bang, Learning Curve. Not the best hip-hop album from Holland. It's not even Dutch. Why am I showing it? Because Cubus is amazing with beats, and he kind of does an industrial thing here that I really like. And Bang Bang is a UK rapper, sort of spoken word artist. And together they released this album. They released another album as well. Like I said, the beats are really, really interesting, but they excuse me. excuse me. They're interesting, but they become pretty monotonous and repetitive. So it's interesting, not the best, but I wanted to show this because I'm sure most of you don't know Dutch hip-hop. Mark Ronson. Why? Because this is a good album. This is Version from 2007. It's basically Mark Ronson doing versions of pop tracks, indie tracks. I don't know what the idea is behind this, but they're covers and they're very soulful and very funky. And they all have guest artists. So you get the Deptone Horns, you get Lily Allen, Daniel Merriweather, Tiggers, Paul Smith, Santa Gold, Phantom Planet, Kenna, Robbie Williams, Kasabian, and obviously, yeah, Valerie's on here featuring Amy Winehouse. So if you like that song, this is a good one. Especially love Daniel Merriweather's version of the Smiths' Stop Me. That's a really good one. And then a punk record. NoFX, Ribbed. Why? Because this is something that I used to have way back in the early 90s. And listening back to it, it's not as good as I thought it was, but I really like it. It's NoFX. It's quick, fast, snotty, politically funny, crazy, idiotic, everything. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I have more videos to shoot, so I have to be quick. Bye.